5 signals it's time to change your life. Dalai Lama's wisdom. Feeling a subtle unease, a nagging discontent that whispers something isn't quite right. Perhaps you're navigating the familiar landscapes of your life, yet the scenery feels stale. You may be on the verge of something profound. This feeling could be the universe gently nudging you toward a necessary transformation. Have you been yearning for something more? An existence infused with greater purpose and joy? Do you find yourself questioning the path you're on, sensing a disconnect between your actions and your deepest values? The Dalai Lama's timeless wisdom offers a compass to navigate these pivotal moments. Are you ready to listen to the quiet voice within that knows change is inevitable, perhaps even desperately needed? Life is an ever-evolving journey, and sometimes staying the course becomes a disservice to your potential. We often cling to comfort zones, even when they no longer serve us, hindering our spiritual growth and overall well-being. But how do you recognize when a major shift is not just desirable, but essential? Explore 5 profound signals that indicate the time for significant change has arrived. We'll delve into practical insights inspired by the Dalai Lama, providing you with clear guidance to evaluate your current situation and embrace a future aligned with your authentic self. Discover how to identify these crucial indicators and unlock the courage to reshape your life, fostering a deeper connection with your spirituality and paving the way for lasting happiness. Prepare to gain clarity, renewed purpose, and the inner strength to embark on a transformative journey. We often find ourselves adrift, questioning our path and sensing a deep-seated dissatisfaction. This feeling, though unsettling, can be a powerful catalyst for growth and transformation. Within the realm of spirituality, this inner turmoil signals an imbalance, a disconnect from our authentic selves and the potential that lies dormant within us. Many of us ignore these signs, clinging to the familiar comforts of our routine, even when that routine is no longer serving us. This avoidance stems from fear of the unknown, fear of failure, and fear of disrupting the perceived stability of our lives. However, stagnation is a form of suffering. When we suppress our inner yearning for change, we create a breeding ground for anxiety, resentment, and a profound sense of unfulfillment. The wisdom of spiritual leaders like the Dalai Lama offers guidance in navigating these turbulent waters, providing a framework for recognizing these critical junctures and embracing the opportunity for positive change. Understanding these signals is not simply about altering our external circumstances. It's about aligning our lives with our core values and purpose. The struggle lies in deciphering the difference between fleeting discontent and a genuine call for transformation. How do we distinguish between a temporary setback and a fundamental misalignment with our true path? This is where the insights of spiritual teachers become invaluable. Their teachings provide a lens through which we can examine our lives with clarity and courage, identifying the specific areas that require attention and transformation. This exploration into the 5 signs it's time to make a big change in your life, guided by Dalai Lama wisdom, seeks to address this critical need. It offers a practical framework for self-assessment, enabling individuals to identify the subtle yet significant indicators that signal a necessary shift. Consider a visual aid illustrating each of the 5 signs, alongside reflective questions prompting introspection. By recognizing and responding to these signs, we can move from a state of passive acceptance to one of proactive creation, consciously shaping our lives to reflect our deepest aspirations and spiritual values. In this video, we'll explore 5 signs it's time to make a big change in your life, based on wisdom from the Dalai Lama. Are you ready to embrace transformation? If so, give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any new insight. You can also join our community in the comments below to share your experiences and ask questions. Your feedback and comments are invaluable, and your participation is crucial to our growth. Let's dive in and start making those changes together. Sarah, a driven marketing executive, feels increasingly unfulfilled despite professional success. The question is, how can Sarah, through applying Dalai Lama's wisdom on recognizing signs for change, rediscover her passion and align her life with her spiritual values amidst a demanding career? Recognizing the need for significant change begins with honest self-assessment. The Dalai Lama emphasizes identifying prolonged unhappiness as a key indicator. For Sarah, this translates to acknowledging the persistent dissatisfaction she feels despite accolades and promotions. This isn't about fleeting bad days, it's about a deep-seated sense of misalignment. Secondly, consider your relationships. Are you surrounded by individuals who uplift and inspire, or are you consistently drained by negativity? Sarah might reflect on whether her colleagues' competitive environment fosters personal growth or fuels anxiety. Toxic relationships are a significant sign pointing toward needed change. Apathy towards previously enjoyed activities is another critical signal. If Sarah no longer finds joy in creative marketing campaigns, a passion she once held dear, it signifies a disconnect from her authentic self. This apathy isn't simple boredom, it's a loss of connection with activities aligned with her spiritual values and inner purpose. Furthermore, constant stress and burnout are physical manifestations of inner turmoil. Sarah's chronic headaches and sleepless nights could be her body's way of signaling an urgent need for change. Ignoring these warning signs leads to long-term physical and emotional damage. Finally, a persistent yearning for something more, even if undefined, indicates a readiness for transformation. Sarah's recurring thoughts about pursuing a more socially responsible career path, despite its potential financial implications, highlight this yearning. Embracing this intuition, even with uncertainty, is crucial for aligning her life with her spiritual compass. The relentless pace of modern life, amplified by global uncertainties and economic anxieties, has created a pressure cooker environment. Many individuals are experiencing a profound disconnect, feeling trapped in routines that no longer align with their values or aspirations. This isn't just a personal problem, it's a societal one. We see rising rates of burnout, anxiety, and a pervasive sense of meaninglessness, fueled by a culture that often prioritizes external achievements over inner well-being. The core problem lies in our inability to recognize the subtle signs that signal a need for significant change. We often ignore the whispers of our intuition, dismissing them as temporary setbacks or simply part of life. This denial leads to prolonged unhappiness, missed opportunities, and a gradual erosion of our overall quality of life. Without a clear framework for identifying these critical junctures, we risk remaining stuck in cycles of dissatisfaction and regret. The wisdom of the Dalai Lama offers a powerful antidote to this inertia. His teachings, centered on compassion, mindfulness, and the pursuit of inner peace, provide a timeless guide for navigating life's inevitable transitions. Understanding the 5 key indicators highlighted by his philosophy empowers individuals to proactively assess their current trajectory and make conscious choices that foster greater fulfillment. The challenge is not simply acquiring knowledge, it's about cultivating the self-awareness and courage to act upon it. Ignoring the signs of stagnation is no longer a viable option. The escalating mental health crisis and the growing demand for more authentic and purposeful living underscore the urgency of embracing change as a pathway to personal and collective well-being. By recognizing and responding to these signals, we can reclaim agency over our lives and create a future aligned with our deepest values. I feel stuck. My career is stagnant. My relationships are unsatisfying. And I wake up every day dreading the routine. How do I know if it's just a phase, or if the Dalai Lama's wisdom suggests it's time for a significant life change? Spirituality, at its core, explores our connection to something larger than ourselves. When experiencing persistent discontent, this connection may be strained, signaling a need for inner alignment. The Dalai Lama's teachings emphasize compassion, peace, and wisdom, providing a framework for evaluating our lives. Firstly, persistent unhappiness is a key indicator. Notice a pervasive sense of dissatisfaction, not merely fleeting negativity. Are you experiencing it for weeks, months, even years? This goes beyond typical mood swings. Secondly, loss of meaning or purpose can signify a shift is needed. The Dalai Lama stresses the importance of finding purpose, and feeling disconnected from your work, relationships, or hobbies often indicates a deeper disconnect from your core values. Thirdly, chronic stress and burnout, despite efforts at self-care, should raise a flag. While stress is inevitable, Persistent high levels signal a misalignment with your current lifestyle. Consider whether your daily life consistently depletes your energy, leaving you feeling empty. Fourthly, recurring patterns of unhealthy relationships or behaviors are a sign. Are you repeating similar mistakes, despite knowing better? The Dalai Lama emphasizes self-awareness, and recognizing these patterns is crucial for breaking free. Finally, a strong inner calling or intuitive nudge toward change can indicate readiness. Have you felt a persistent urge to explore a new path, even if it seems daunting? Trusting this intuition can be a powerful guide. If these signs resonate, it may be time for a deeper exploration and courageous action. Recognizing a spiritual stagnation warrants introspection. Imagine a painter whose art loses vibrancy, repeating familiar patterns despite a yearning for innovation. They might combat this by exploring diverse artistic styles, engaging with unfamiliar cultures, or seeking feedback from a mentor. Spiritually, this translates to experimenting with different meditation techniques, delving into various philosophical traditions, or engaging in selfless service. Challenges might include fear of straying from established beliefs or encountering resistance from others. The strategy lies in approaching exploration with discernment, retaining core values while embracing new perspectives. A loss of inner peace, another sign, often manifests as chronic anxiety or irritability. Consider a seasoned executive overwhelmed by workplace pressures, finding solace neither in material success nor professional recognition. To regain tranquility, they might practice mindfulness, consciously observing thoughts and emotions without judgment. Obstacles like a demanding schedule or ingrained habits of control can be tackled by carving out dedicated time for reflection, even just 15 minutes daily, and gradually relinquishing the need to micromanage every aspect of their life. Feeling disconnected from your values can be jarring. Picture a lawyer who entered the profession to advocate for justice, but now feels complicit in perpetuating inequality. Reconnecting involves identifying core values and actively seeking opportunities to align actions with them. This could mean taking on pro bono cases, mentoring aspiring lawyers from underprivileged backgrounds, or even transitioning to a public interest role. Fear of financial insecurity or professional repercussions are common hurdles. Overcoming them requires a courageous assessment of priorities and a willingness to embrace a more meaningful, albeit potentially less lucrative, path. Recurring negative patterns like self-sabotage indicate a need for deeper healing. A common example is someone repeatedly entering dysfunctional relationships. To break free, they might seek therapy to understand the root causes of these patterns, practice self-compassion to heal past wounds, and establish healthy boundaries to protect themselves from further harm. Challenges often arise in confronting painful memories or dismantling ingrained beliefs. The key is consistent self-awareness and a commitment to personal growth. Spiritual growth mandates periodic reassessment, pushing beyond mere self-awareness. Examining the Dalai Lama's indicators through a spiritual lens reveals profound implications. Chronic dissatisfaction, for instance, extends beyond a personal feeling. It signifies a misalignment with one's dharma or life's purpose. The advanced strategy here involves introspective practices, like vipassana meditation, to uncover deeply ingrained karmic patterns obstructing fulfillment. Evidence suggests regular meditation rewires neural pathways, fostering a more profound connection to inner wisdom, essential for discerning true calling. Consider a case study. A high-powered executive driven by societal expectations experienced persistent unease despite outward success. Through intensive spiritual retreat, she realized her true passion lay in environmental advocacy. Embracing this change, despite financial implications, brought unprecedented joy and alignment. This exemplifies the shift from ego-driven pursuits to soul-aligned actions, a concept echoed by spiritual leaders like Thich Nhat Hanh, who emphasize the importance of cultivating inner peace as a foundation for authentic living. Resistance to change then becomes an invitation to confront deeply held fears and limiting beliefs, paving the way for transformative spiritual evolution. Research corroborates the Dalai Lama's wisdom regarding life-altering decisions, particularly when viewed through a spiritual lens. Studies on well-being and life satisfaction consistently demonstrate a correlation between alignment with one's values and overall happiness. The 5 signs: persistent dissatisfaction, overwhelming stress, feeling stuck, loss of passion, and ignoring inner guidance, signal a misalignment that can profoundly impact spiritual growth. Anecdotal evidence abounds. Consider the case of Sarah, a successful lawyer who, despite professional accolades, felt deeply unfulfilled. Recognizing her persistent dissatisfaction as a sign, she embarked on a journey of self-discovery, eventually leaving her law practice to become an art therapist. Her well-being and sense of purpose dramatically increased, highlighting the tangible benefits of heeding inner guidance. Psychologist Carl Jung emphasized the importance of individuation, the process of becoming one's true self. Ignoring the 5 signs can hinder this process, leading to spiritual stagnation. Conversely, embracing change, even when daunting, can unlock new avenues for spiritual exploration and growth. Data from the World Happiness Report consistently shows that countries with higher levels of social support and a strong sense of community also report higher levels of happiness. This suggests that addressing the feeling of being stuck, one of the 5 signs, through connection and purpose-driven activities can significantly improve overall well-being. Furthermore, research on mindfulness and meditation reveals that practices can enhance self-awareness and intuition, making it easier to recognize and respond to the inner guidance that the Dalai Lama emphasizes. Individuals who regularly engage in these practices often report a greater sense of clarity and direction, empowering them to make transformative changes aligned with their spiritual values. The real-world implication is clear. Recognizing and acting upon these signs is not merely about improving superficial aspects of life. It's about fostering spiritual alignment and cultivating a life of purpose, meaning, and lasting fulfillment. Let's solidify how to turn those 5 signs into real change, addressing any lingering hesitations. Spirituality, in this context, isn't about transcending earthly problems, but using inner wisdom to navigate them practically. If questioned whether these signs are universally applicable, remember that personal interpretation is key. What resonates with one person might not with another. Think of it like Dr. Rick Hanson, a neuropsychologist, often says, "The brain is like Velcro for negative experiences and Teflon for positive ones." Spirituality helps us cultivate that Velcro for the good, making us resilient in the face of these signs. Now, actionability, feeling stuck. It's not enough to simply recognize it. What concrete steps can you take? Maybe that restless feeling stems from a lack of purpose. Experts like Bronnie Ware, an Australian palliative care nurse, noted that one of the top 5 regrets of the dying was, "I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me." This highlights the importance of self-reflection. Instead of aimless searching, try volunteering. Studies show volunteering actually increases life satisfaction more than money does after a certain point, around $75,000 annually. It grounds you and exposes you to new perspectives. If you're experiencing a loss of passion, consider rekindling an old hobby or learning something new. Did you know that pursuing creative activities can lower cortisol levels, reducing stress? The key is small, manageable steps. Spiritual practice like mindfulness or meditation can also help you identify core values and align your actions accordingly. Don't overthink it. 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a difference. The Dalai Lama's wisdom suggests that big changes start with inner shifts. By focusing on actionable steps rooted in self-awareness and aligned with your values, you transform these signs into catalysts for a more fulfilling life. It's time to synthesize the Dalai Lama's wisdom on recognizing the need for significant life changes and translate those signs into actionable steps. Building on previous insights, let's focus on how embracing these changes can profoundly impact your spiritual journey. Acknowledge the discontent. Address the lack of fulfillment. This is your spirit signaling a need for evolution. The first step is radical self-reflection. Delve into the why behind your feelings. Journaling, meditation, or mindful walks in nature can illuminate the root causes of your unease. Secondly, define your ideal self. What virtues and qualities do you aspire to embody? How can these align with your spiritual values of compassion, kindness, and inner peace? Now create small, manageable steps towards that vision. Each positive action, no matter how small, builds momentum. Thirdly, embrace discomfort. Growth rarely occurs within your comfort zone. This might mean confronting fears, learning new skills, or ending toxic relationships. Fourthly, seek guidance. Spiritual mentors, trusted friends, or therapists can provide invaluable support and perspective. Finally, practice gratitude. Appreciate the present moment, even amidst challenges. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's already abundant in your life, fostering a sense of contentment and spiritual well-being. By actively addressing these 5 signs, you're not just changing your life, you're deepening your spiritual connection. You are actively shaping a life aligned with your highest values and purpose. Don't let inertia hold you back. Start today. Take the first step towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. Embrace the change. Your spirit will thank you. For further guidance and inspiration, explore resources on mindful living and spiritual growth. Begin your transformative journey now. Life's journey presents moments demanding introspection, urging us to evaluate our current path. Recognizing these signs is crucial for personal growth and aligning ourselves with our true purpose. Change, while daunting, often unlocks untapped potential and leads to profound fulfillment. Spirituality, in this context, serves as a guiding light, offering wisdom and resilience during transitional periods. Consider these signals as invitations to embark on a transformative journey. Embrace vulnerability, allowing yourself to explore uncharted territories with courage and an open heart. Cultivate self-awareness, discerning the difference between fleeting discomfort and a deeper yearning for something more meaningful. By acknowledging these indicators, you empower yourself to navigate life's complexities with grace and authenticity. Remember, the most significant transformations often arise from embracing change with intention and a commitment to personal evolution. Ultimately, the path to self-discovery is paved with choices. Choosing to acknowledge the need for change is the first step towards a more authentic and fulfilling existence. As you reflect on these signs, remember the Dalai Lama's wisdom. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Embrace change as an opportunity to shape your own happiness and contribute positively to the world around you. The power to transform your life resides within you.